to have three showrunners on this particular project, I knew something was going to be very special, and especially from Dan and Dave, former Game of Thrones, what their next project, I had great interest.
Someone or something is targeting scientists.
They're going after our best and brightest. There's someone behind everything. You just have to dig.
Whatever it is, it's watching and listening.
Three-body problem is a very big and mind-bending story. But I want to know, Benedict, what was the thing that really first drove you to the book or the script?
I was filming Doctor Strange at the time, and then Nina Gold, the casting director, and Robert Stern, the other casting director, had told me that Dan and David and Alex Wu would like a conversation with me. So hopped on a Zoom. They gave me a character breakdown, which came across as very familiar, as if it was where I grew up. My parents are from Hong Kong, and Alex had confessed to copying my Wikipedia page. So having been wooed by Alex Wu, I was convinced to come on board. I mean, that to have three showrunners on this particular project, I knew something was going to be very special, and especially from Dan and Dave, former Game of Thrones, what their next project, I had great interest. Diving straight into the books, I mean, and just utterly incredible. Very hard to read for me personally, how dense the science aspect was, and I was kind of wondering how they were going to kind of tell the story through the game, and sort of feeling a bit confused within that, but yet they've managed to tell this story, and it's a feast for your eyes.
Liam, both of your characters in the story have a sort of a love-hate relationship, but what was your favorite part about filming with Benedict, and how did you two develop that kind of chemistry with each other?
It came very quickly. First of all, you start from the script, and when I read these two characters who work together, it just leapt off the page, and it made me smile when I was reading it. And then when I was introduced to this gorgeous human being, and we started working together and rehearsing, that we've different methods of getting to the same place, which complements the two characters wonderfully. And we just had so much fun shooting the stuff. And there wasn't a day we were working together that we didn't laugh.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, we took the stuff incredibly seriously, because we're both long enough in the game to realize that these two characters are so different to each other, and yet they complement each other beautifully, and that gives real life to the relationship, where they're unlikely warriors in this battle for planet Earth. Which is so there's a sort of an ironic aspect to it, isn't there? And that these two are charged with protecting the human race.
No, I'd also like to chime in. I mean, just working with Liam, who's just absolutely fantastic. I think it's sort of, we get on great, and it's developing that relaxed atmosphere for me personally. It's really conducive for me to allow an area to play and feel playful. And we're grafters at heart, and we're serious with the work, but not with ourselves.
Well, thank you for having me here. Thank you.
No
guys.
problem. Nice talking to you.
It's been a pleasure.
They are coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop them.